M&H Valve has produced the Model 129 for over 60 years to ensure the safety and protection of property and lives. With years of experience and reliability, M&H guarantees to continue to offer a hydrant that will minimize inventory and maximize service life with features such as retrofitting for all 129 hydrants and simplicity to ensure ease of maintenance. This video will provide a maintenance and repair overview of the M&H Valve Model 129 fire hydrant. First, stop the flow of water to the hydrant by closing the auxiliary valve. Remove one of the hose caps to verify the hydrant is not under pressure. Then proceed to open the hydrant approximately 5 turns to relieve residual pressure between the auxiliary valve and the hydrant main valve. Remove the hydrant bonnet nuts and bolts. Set aside for later use. To remove the bonnet, turn the operating nut as though opening the hydrant. After a few turns, spin the bonnet off the hydrant by hand. When the bonnet is fully disconnected from the upper stem, carefully remove the bonnet straight up, avoiding contact between the stem threads and bonnet O-ring. Remove the nozzle section O-ring. Lower the seat removal wrench over the upper stem until it engages the bottom of the square brake coupling. Turn the wrench counterclockwise until the hydrant valve has been fully unthreaded. Using a hand-over-hand motion, remove the seat assembly through the nozzle section. Using a pipe wrench, grip the bottom plate nut and turn counterclockwise to loosen. Remove the bottom plate, lock washer, and valve seat rubber. Inspect for any debris or damage. Replace if needed. Remove the seat ring by sliding it off. Inspect the threads and O-ring. Pull top plate off the bottom stem. Inspect the drain valve facings and replace if needed. Reassemble the valve by replacing the top plate over the lower stem pin. Slide the seat ring back onto the upper drain valve. With the beveled edge up, install the rubber seat ring. Insert the lock washer. Thread the bottom plate back on by hand. Use a pipe wrench to tighten the bottom plate. Using an Allen wrench, loosen the lubricating bolt and remove the weather shield. Using an Allen wrench, loosen the set screw in order to remove the hold-down nut. To remove the hold-down nut, use the spanner wrench to turn the hold-down nut opposite of the hydrant opening direction. Operating nut removal is accomplished by turning the operating nut left on open left hydrant and right on open right hydrant. First, stop the flow of water to the hydrant by closing the auxiliary valve. Loosen hose nozzle cap. Open the hydrant approximately 5 to 8 turns. Loosen the brake flange nuts and bolts to rotate nozzle section to desired position. After removing the hydrant bonnet and nozzle section O-ring, disassemble the upper rod from the brake coupling by removing the clevis pin. Loosen and then remove the brake flange nuts and bolts. Remove the nozzle section and lay it on its side to reduce debris buildup on the bottom of the nozzle section. Insert the extension rod into the coupling. Replace pin and clip. Attach the O-ring provided to the bottom of the extension barrel and carefully set the barrel on top of the standpipe. Attach the non-breaking flanges to the bottom of the extension barrel and tighten in a star pattern. Replace the nozzle section to top of the new extension barrel. Attach the brake flanges using the nuts and bolts provided. Carefully tighten in a star or alternating pattern to 40 to 60 foot-pounds. Do not over-tighten. Insert the upper rod into the brake coupling and retain using the clevis pin and clip. Replace the nozzle section O-ring. Lubricate the upper stem threads with a food-grade grease. Carefully lower the bonnet back over the upper rod. Spin the bonnet for reassembly. Loosen the hose nozzle set screw to remove the brass. Unscrew the hose nozzle cap. Place the hose nozzle wrench on the nozzle and twist to the left for removal. Carefully reinstall the nozzle brass. Turning to the right, use the hose nozzle wrench to tighten the hose nozzle brass. Replace the hose nozzle cap. Tighten the hose nozzle set screw. Loosen the pumper nozzle set screw to remove the brass. Unscrew the pumper nozzle cap. Place the pumper nozzle wrench into the brass so the internal lugs engage the wrench. Twist the wrench to the right and then remove. Carefully thread the replacement pumper brass back on the hydrant. Replace pumper nozzle cap. As shown, the M&H 129 is built with the end user in mind. From simplicity and ease of maintenance to parts interchangeability, the 129 is the hydrant of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.